meeting is being recorded.
That was clear.
So, welcome to our Thursday evening meditation. As is our practice, I'm going to start with the sound of 3 bells. And this is a practice that comes from our teacher, Thich Nhat. And the bell is a reminder to let go of the busyness of our days and to take time to come home to our breath, to our body, to this moment right now. And so I invite you to get yourselves comfortable as we listen to the sound of 3 sounds of the bell. So before we move into our meditation, I'm going to just maybe talk a little bit about meditation and mindfulness. Thich Nhat Hanh says that the function of meditation practice is to heal and transform our bodies, our mind, and our consciousness. Meditation helps us to be healthy and whole. It helps us look deeply into ourselves and around us in order to realize what's really there. So many of our thoughts and beliefs are not really true. We don't always see clearly. So meditation helps us to see reality as it is. And of course, there's lots of talk about mindfulness these days. And mindfulness is not just a practice or a philosophy, but it's a kind of energy that can be cultivated and felt. And that energy helps light up the recesses of our mind to look into ourselves, each other, and the heart of reality. So I'm getting a lot of feedback here. I'm gonna. Wait, I just muted you, but I'm still hearing it. Okay, can you still hear me? Can you give me thumbs up? Okay. What about the people at the temple? You can hear me? Okay, I think it was Roland's the sound equipment that was making that sound. So as long as everybody can hear me here. All right. So a little bit more about mindfulness. So mindfulness helps move our mind from a state of distraction or dispersion to a state of focused concentration. And concentration, in turn, helps us to gain insight, prajna, or wisdom. And so this insight has the power to free us from our own suffering by undoing internal knots that keep us stuck in negative patterns or beliefs. So, the practice of meditation can slowly begin to work its way through our body and our mind. It can help to release these internal blocks of suffering, helping us with fear or anxiety or restlessness or grief or whatever we're suffering with. Meditation also helps us to heal our relationship with ourselves, with each other, and with nature and the natural world. So, through meditation, we can learn to become more aware of what's going on both inside of us, as well as paying attention to what's going on outside at the same time. And something natural grows with our meditation practice, and it's a sense of freedom and joy that's not dependent on whatever is happening in the outer circumstances of our life. It's just that sense of contentment and peace that we can be with whatever comes up in our practice and in our life. So we start to feel a little bit freer and happier, maybe a little bit more alive in our daily life. And so these are the fruits of our meditation practice, but of course, it takes time and patience and lots of practice, a lifetime or more of practice. But Thich Nhat Hanh says that we are all like a lotus flower in the process of blooming. We are all lotus flowers ready to bloom. So, in the Plum Village tradition, the sound of the bell is always an invitation to come back to the present moment. And so, when we're in retreats at Plum Village, anytime we hear a bell, we stop what we're doing and we come back to the sensation of our breath, the feeling of our body, and we just notice what's here in this moment. And it's a very deep training over time. So that is one of our practices we'll be using, is the practice of the bell. You'll hear to start and end meditation. You'll hear it perhaps in the middle of a discussion or a sharing. There might be a bell sounded, and that's the invitation to just stop talking and come back to ourselves. And it's like we're slowly training our nervous system that, all right, I hear a bell, it's time to come back to this moment, because we spend so much time in the past or worrying about the future, and the bell calls us to be here, right here, for ourselves and for each other. So, as a yoga teacher, I always start my meditation with some gentle embodied movement to help move us out of our heads and into our bodies. So, gentle breath and movement also helps to calm and soothe our nervous system. And so, it's a good preparation before we sit still in meditation. And throughout the coming months, we'll be practicing a lot of different kinds of meditation. We'll be doing regular sitting meditation. We'll also learn some walking meditation, which was one of Thich Nhat Hanh's favorite forms of meditation. He could just gently glide into a meditation hall. It almost felt like his feet weren't touching the ground. We'll be doing some relaxation total relaxation meditation where we lie down and sense our body from head to toe and bring a sense of loving kindness to our bodies, which is very healing. And so we'll have a chance to try a number of different types of meditation and variations. So first of all, talking about your meditation posture. So if you're sitting in a chair, it's good to sit up tall. I'm sitting in a chair right now on a little desk, but it's good to have your feet sit a little bit forward on your chair and have your feet resting on the ground. So you're not crossing your legs, you're resting your feet on the ground, and your feet are about hip width apart. And so when we rest our feet on the ground, it gives us a sense of grounding and stability in our practice. And we want to sit up tall, but we don't want to be rigidly tall, but neither do we want to slouch and not be able to breathe very well. So it's just a gentle sense of lengthening upwards through your spine, relaxing your shoulders, and just sitting calmly and comfortably. And if you're sitting on a cushion on the ground, the most important thing is for you to be comfortable. So if you're not comfortable, if you're used to sitting on a cushion on the ground, that's great. And you're able to sit tall and be comfortable for 20 or 30 minutes. But if you're thinking, I need to sit on the ground, but you're not really comfortable, then perhaps it might be best to start in a chair. So I really encourage you to take care of yourself and to do what's best for your body. So I'm going to invite you to just rest your hands in your lap with your palms up for a moment. And you're sitting nice and tall and taking a deep centering breath, breathing all the way in and all the way out. And as you breathe out, have a sense of feeling the weight of your body settling into your chair or your cushion. Just take a few more deeper breaths. Just beginning to notice how your body feels. And then we might start with a little bit of gentle neck movement because our necks can get pretty stiff during the day. So just a gentle turning your head from side to side and just noticing what that feels like. And then bring your head back to center. And now take your ear to your shoulder. So it's kind of a sideways lateral movement. And notice how that feels. So it's a sense of taking good care of our bodies to prepare us for our practice. And then coming back to center. You might want to take another deep breath in. And as you exhale, feel that sense of settling into your seat or your cushion. And bring awareness now to your hands. And just feel the sensation in your hands for a moment. The skin on your palms, the skin on the backs of your hands, the weight of your hands just gently resting on your thighs. And then just a really subtle movement here. As you inhale, gently stretch your palms out. I'm going to lift my hands so you can see them. You can leave them in your lap. And then as you exhale, just gently curl your fingers. Inhale, stretching your fingers out. Exhale, curling back. And just be aware of this sensation of movement along with breath. Last time, inhale, gently stretch your fingers out and exhale as you release. So your hands are resting in your lap, continuing to pay attention to your breath. And now with one arm at a time, and I'm going to back up a little bit so you can see me. Good. Relax your arms down by your sides. And then with your right arm, turn the palm up. Inhale, lift your right arm up, and exhale up and over towards the left. And then inhale up through center and exhale back down. Let's do that a few times. Inhale, stretching the arm up. Exhale, up and over towards the side. Inhale, straight up again. Exhale, back down. Last time. Inhale, stretching the arm up. Exhale, up and over, and let's hold that side stretch for a moment. So feel a nice stretch through all the way through that right rib cage. Relax through your jaw, your face. Breathing gently. Creating more space to breathe in that right side. Last time, inhale, stretching that arm straight up and exhaling back down. Take a few rolls of your shoulders, maybe a little bit of a shake. And now we're ready for the other side. So turn the left palm forward. Inhale, stretch the left arm up. Exhale over towards the right. Inhale, straight up and exhaling back down. And again, palm up. Inhale, stretch up towards the sky. Exhale, up and over. Inhale, stretch up. Exhaling back down. Last time, inhaling the arm up. Exhale, up and over. And let's just hold there for a moment. Feel a really nice stretch. You might want to root your feet down into the ground. Feel that lovely stretch through the left side of your body. Give the left lung a little bit more space. Relax any tension in your face, your jaw, your eyes. Next, inhale, stretching straight up and exhaling back down. Give your shoulders a little bit of a roll, just releasing tension in that upper back or shoulders. And then shake out your hands a little tiny bit. Shake off whatever you've been doing today. Let it go. And then release your hands down. And you can just clasp your hands gently in your lap if you like, however you're more comfortable. We're going to move into our more formal meditation now. So again, I'm going to make yourself comfortable. Tonight we're going to be using a breathing gatha from Thich Nhat Hanh's tradition. And in Thai's tradition, we use breathing gathas to help focus and direct the mind. They're very effective. So gathas are words or phrases repeated silently along with the breath. It's similar to repeating a mantra. And today we will use one of Thai's most beloved and well-known breathing gathas based on the Sutra of Full Awareness of Breathing. And it takes us on a journey from the breath to the body, to recognizing our thoughts and feelings, to finally simply dwelling happily in the present moment. So we'll begin our meditation with 3 sounds of the bell, inviting us into this sacred space of meditation together, whether we are physically at the temple or whether we're online. There is a shared energy of practice that connects us together, the energy of the Sangha. Breathing in, I know that I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I know that I'm breathing out. And so this first gatha is simply the recognition of breathing in and breathing out. And you don't need to say all those words. Maybe you can just say silently to yourself as you breathe in, as you breathe out, out, in, out. Just allowing yourself to flow from breath to breath. Just be aware of the movement of the inhale and the movement of the exhale. Feel the aliveness of the breath. And just settle into the rhythm of your own breath. Not straining, not trying too hard, but simply watching as the breath arises and as the breath dissolves. Repeating in as you breathe in, out as you breathe out. Breathing in, my breath grows deep. Breathing out, my breath slows down. Deep, slow. As we settle into the rhythm of our own breath, the breath naturally deepens and slows down. There's nothing that you have to do or make happen. And so just noticing how your breath is shifting and changing. Perhaps feel yourself breathing a little bit deeper, a little bit slower. And that reminder in your mind, you can repeat deep as you breathe in and slow as you breathe out. You may want to take your attention to the feeling of the breath in your belly. It's a gentle reminder to breathe deeper. But again, you're not straining or trying too hard. You're just letting the breath deepen and slow down in a very natural way. Deep, slow. Following the inhale all the way to the top. Following the exhale all the way to the bottom, and maybe just resting in that pause at the end of each breath. Deep, slow. Breathing in calm, breathing out with ease. calm, ease. Breathing in that calm, peaceful energy. And as you breathe out, beginning to soften and ease any tension in your body. Perhaps some tension in your face or your jaw. Maybe some tightness in your shoulders. Maybe some discomfort in your lower back or your hips. Breathe in that calm energy. And as you breathe out, imagine sending that calm energy to ease and soften any tension you notice in your body. Calm as you breathe in, ease as you breathe out. Breathing in, I smile. Breathing out, I release. Smile, release. And so, inevitably, as we practice, thoughts and feelings arise. And so we bring our kind attention to those thoughts and smiles. We let go of judgment. We smile at those thoughts. And then we just release and let them go. cloud floating away. And also a smile, a soft smile on our face brings a sense of peaceful contentment to our practice. So smile as you breathe in, release whatever thoughts or stories, whatever's on your mind. That's the practice. We let go over and over and over again. Smile, release. Dwelling in the present moment, I know this is a wonderful moment. Present moment, wonderful moment, or however you want to describe this moment. So we bring this sense of present moment awareness. We bring gratitude and peace to this moment right now. Present moment as you breathe in, wonderful or peaceful, or just this moment, however you want to describe this moment. Practicing for a few more minutes, staying present to this moment, this wonderful, perfect moment. I invite you to just notice how you feel, and then when you're ready, start to move and stretch and do whatever you need to. I'm going to just bow out and say goodbye to those that are watching on the later recording. So we'll stop the recording now.